Welcome to Brickbender Underworld. We are going to continue to work on this right here. This is the Batmobile, Ultimate Batmobile 70917. We started this with our Philly Brickfest hype video. And in that video, we did the bat signal and the bat bike, Robin, and the witch. If you watch that stream, you'll know that I also took out the monkeys from this set already. That was one of the first things I did. And so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and work on building the rest of bag number 3. And if I can get to it, we will do bag number 4 as well. Let's get on some build music. Music today is provided by DJ Cutman. And we'll listen to some music while we build. So, thank you for watching if you're watching this now. So I'll go ahead and reveal some plans I have for post-Philly Brickfest. I am planning on tearing the park completely down, minus the 2 new sections. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because I realized that I didn't like it. I don't like the way that it's currently built. And after having built it once and seeing how I can do that and seeing the techniques I use and kind of building it around the waterfall, I really have decided that I can do better. And so that is my plan, to do better. We're going to strip it down, and once we have it stripped down, we will start from the newest section and build back over to the current section. I'm going to keep a version of the waterfall, but I think I'm going to change it. I also would like it to make a little more sense across the board. And if you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. I'm just trying to make it cohesive. And even though it is cohesive, it's not as cohesive as it could be. So because there's opportunity to improve, and I am the kind of guy who likes to continue to improve the products that I put out, or the product that I put out, I'm going to do that with this. You will be able to see it at the next event I go to, which will be Brick Fair, Alabama, 2018 or 2020. That is the one show that I am 100% sure that I want to attend. Philly Brickfest, I may or may not. It'll just depend on how much vacation time and what store I'm at and all of that good stuff, where my regular job is. So I do plan on attending Brick Fair, Alabama, though. Right. I think you'll like what I have in store for the park, especially if you've seen it before. And also, I really want to incorporate the city so that it doesn't look like an afterthought. Currently, the city does not reside. It resides in front of the park and not as part of a cohesive piece, and I want to make it a cohesive piece. So I think it's a positive thing. I'm not sad at all about tearing it apart, and I want to have something that's a little newer, a little more up to date, and something that I have taken my time with, even and made it even better. Again, I don't dislike the park. I just want to revamp it. I'm not happy with it. So put some more on the subject. All right. Our goal is going to be to win at Brick Fair, Alabama next year. This year's goals were to go and have fun and meet people and understand the process of these events. I know each one's different and they all have different things to offer. Their build challenges are different, so each one has its own specific parts or whatever. So I'm not at all worried about any of that. Just kind of this year wanted to go put my products out there and say, look, this is what I can do. Next year will be about putting in the time, the thought process 100% to get to a point where I win, where I can win. At Brick Fair, Alabama, I saw some incredible locks. I'm sure when I show you the footage from Brick Fair or Philly Brick Fest, there will be some awesome things that I enjoyed there. I put together some last minute things just to enter in more categories, but I don't really expect to walk away with the win. What I do expect is to have fun and meet a bunch of new people, meet some people that I've only dealt with online, in chat rooms or in live streams and so forth. So I definitely am looking forward to seeing all of you out there. And I hope you are looking forward to the same. All right. So, in the comments below, tell me what your plans are for next year, for the next event. Are you planning on going to another event this year? If you are, what event are you going to? What are your plans for that event? Do you have a specific MOC that you're going to show off? Do you have, do you have a theme that you hang to? That you enjoy more than others? These are the kind of questions that interest me, the answers that interest me. I want to know what it is about Lego that you enjoy the most. And if you don't go to a show, I ask why. Even if you don't go as to show off your stuff, I highly suggest you make it out to one and at least get some ideas. I mean, get some ideas for you to come up with something that you like. And maybe you don't display this year, but maybe you display next year. But get out to one of the shows. We have a lot. We're very fortunate. There's a lot of quality AFOLs out there, and in my experience, they've been very helpful. Glad to help with any hints or here's how I do this, here's how I do that. I mean, even on the YouTube channel, it's the same thing. There's a lot of people out there who, are willing to give you ideas or help or tell you things, techniques, whatever it is that you're lacking. Hey, maybe you didn't think about doing this, and take those things. So, all right. Music today, in case I forgot to say it, is provided by DJ Cutman. It is music for derived from like video game music, theme song music, video game theme music, and put in a way that we can enjoy it here while streaming, doing other things. I just realized earlier when I was building part 1 that I forgot those pieces. Just a good rule of thumb, if you ever have duplicates of a piece and this exact same color and exact same style of piece, it's probably not a duplicate. You probably missed a step. So, and if I did it, I definitely missed a step. Okay. One thing I'm wondering is if you could take the controls from the other Batman car, radio-controlled Batman car, and put them in here. That is something I would like to see done. So I might mod and do that after Philly. I plan on slowing down on my collecting and seeing what I can do with what I have, because I have quite a bit right now of brick, and I'd like to get it sorted and put in a way that it's used. I don't typically keep sets as sets, at least the newer ones. Some of the older stuff I've got is done that way, but most of the newer stuff is not. See, I'm just wondering if you can hook that drive up right there. But until I get this thing built, I won't know for sure. And it currently looks like I'm missing one piece, but I may have this one. Ah, I'm not. It's right there. I just didn't see it. So this is going to be a suspension link here. Right there. I like these pieces. They're They're very useful for mechs and connecting and there we go. All right. So the glass looks like it's gonna go. Yeah. And it goes like that. So it's kind of reverse of what you might think. Just FYI. I only build in black and really, really dark gray. The only problem with building in black is your fingerprints are everywhere. So now why do they call this the ultimate Batmobile? That is a good question. All right, so we're going to finish this up. And we're going to go on to, we're going to have to pick it up later. Unfortunately, my time constraint isn't going to let me complete this today, but it will. Let me get a good start on it. And after this, I will only have 5 more bags to do. Manual engine compartment is what I'm guessing this is the engine for the Batmobile. Oh, we're gonna build this times 2. So I'm gonna go back and rebuild this again. So it's gonna go right there. All right. Yeah, I guess it helped if I stopped at those times too. Now I should have 2 of these left over, and that's because they're used on the back of the monkey, and I used some that I already had versus pulling these from here. All right. Dun, 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 dun. And like I said before, if you have 2 of anything left over, you probably didn't do something wrong. I know where those 2 go, because I didn't take them out of the bag. And there's the engine compartment. And that is the end of bag 3. I want to thank you for watching Brickbender Underworld. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, and if you're not already, please subscribe. If you didn't like this video, go ahead, click that thumbs down, but do this for me. Write in the comments what you did not like. Let me know. I don't like these videos. I don't like it when you're building and streaming. Whatever. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'd rather know what I can do to improve or what I can do to make your watch time more enjoyable. So please do that for me. I want to thank you for watching. And remember, just keep building.